with meme coins can someone turn $10 into $1,000 in a single day? But meme coin trading profitably is no simple task. There are hundreds of tools and platforms that traders use in the trenches. But this single platform gives you access to every tool that you would need trading meme coins on Solana. It's called Axiom Pro. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Axiom to track millionaire wallets, track crypto Twitter posts, find new gems right when they're created, pay less fees than BullX, Photon, or any other platform, easily scan rug pulls and scam tokens, and so much more. If you stay until the end of this video, I will give you access to our millionaire wallet tracking list, allowing you to track hundreds of whale wallets automatically right on the platform. My name is Vic. I've been in the crypto trenches since 2020. I've worked with brands like Coinbase, Exodus, and nearly 100 more. The thing about meme coin trading is that it's super risky. That's why I make educational content to try and protect you from losing your money. But nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. So this is Axiom Pro, the platform that I've told you about, and this is what it looks like once you log in. The problem is that Axiom is invite only. If you go to axiom.trade yourself and you try to sign up, you'll be put on a wait list. So you need an early access code, which luckily I have, and I'm going to give to you. The link to get access to Axiom is in the description below. Make sure to use that official link to sign up, to stay safe, and get immediate access to Axiom. So now that you're signed up and you're on the Discover page, let's explore all of the features that are going to help you hunt 100x, 50x, 10x, even 2x meme coins. I'm happy with a 2x still. I bet you are too. So where we're going to start this entire tutorial is not through finding these tokens, but actually how to navigate the token page, because most of your time is going to be spent on this page. And honestly, it has the most important tools right here. So let's dive deep into what tools Axiom provides when you're actually trading. So up at the top here, on the token page, we have the name of the token and the ticker of the token with the little profile photo there. And we can actually see where this token originated from and which liquidity pool it's in. So I can see right here that there is a little pump fund logo, a little pill logo. That means that it's a pump fund token, which honestly is optimal. We can also see around the image here, there's a little golden pump fund token, and that means that it is in the pump swap liquidity pool. Also a good sign. The reason that you want to buy pump fund tokens is because mint authority and freeze authority has been revoked, so it's not a honeypot. And also there is a fixed supply of 1 billion tokens. It goes through the whole bonding curve process. It's just kind of the industry standard. Next, we have some of the links and the X page and the Telegram page button right here, right under the name. So by clicking on this X link here, I can see exactly what this meme is about, and I can make a better decision if I want to buy it or not. Next to it, we have the actual market cap of the token. And if on the chart, you have the price on the side here and you want to see the chart in market cap terms, which honestly, I suggest just go up to the top here where it says market cap and price and click on that. It will convert over to market cap. So you can see here, we have a $1.4 million market cap, and that's the actual market cap here. So here is another token. This is a new pair. It's rugging out right now, and it really doesn't matter what's happening on this chart. The reason that I wanted to show you this token is because the bonding curve has not happened yet. In the other token, it was much larger, but actually at the top, we're able to see the bonding curve percentage right here on Pump Fund. Next to that, we have a little crown icon. This is dev migrations. So this is the amount of tokens that this developer wallet created, which actually did bond and moved over into migration, which is a good sign. Having these crowns here means that the developer knows what they're doing. One of the new features that Axiom has is a Twitter preview. So if I hover over this little feather icon at the top, it will show me what the Twitter link is for some of these Twitter links right here, right on Axiom. I don't even have to open a new tab. This is a brand new feature. Now, one thing that I like to do if I am in a trade and I want to go back to scan other tokens is I actually want to hit this little watch list symbol right here, and that will add the token to our watch list. So if we go back to Pulse or Discover and we're scanning other places, we can keep an eye on the price no matter what we're doing. Then we have this share pair link button, which is super cool because what this does is it shares this contract address on Axiom to another trader using your referral link. So if someone actually buys that pair off of this link, you will get a piece of those trading fees. I will talk more about the rewards and trading fees later in this video because it is a massive incentive of Axiom for every single user, especially you. Also, you should not be trading alone. In fact, trading with other people is a massive edge that most traders don't have. I actually have a Telegram community. We have nearly 7,000 people in a single group chat, and there is trading happening 24/7. And this is completely free. If you want to join my Telegram community, the link is in the description. So as we continue over to the right-hand side of this page, we have up at the top the volume. I can sort volume by what's happening on the 5-minute, the 1 hour, 6 hour, and 24 hour. And we can easily see a snapshot of this volume right up at the top. And then below that, we have our actual trading panel. So this is going to allow us to buy and sell, and we have a lot more options here. So under the buy side, we have a market buy, which is essentially just going to buy the token at whatever price we can get at the time we trigger the buy. I can edit the preset amounts here by hitting this little pen. And if I don't like 3 SOL there, I can do 2 SOL there. And now when I click this, it'll preload 2 SOL. And then by clicking this button, it will buy it. A limit order is more of an automated order. If we set a certain price in market cap that we want to buy at, we can set that up here. And if we click advanced, this is the same type of thing with an automated order, except we are activating our order on migration or when the dev sells. And if we switch over to the sell side, we have these same options as well. You can set up any automated trades that you want to do or just buy at the market price. If we go over to this button right here, we can actually look at the wallets that we have active, and we can do multi-wallet buys, which is one of the newer features of Axiom. So in my content, I talk a lot about bundlers and how traders or developers will make big buys through multiple wallets. This is actually how you do it right on Axiom by setting up a multi-wallet buy. So all I would do is open this panel and then select the 2 or 3 or 4 or however many wallets you want to buy with. And then you close it, you make your purchase, boom, and that will just automatically split up the buys through those wallets. Now, right underneath the buy or sell amount on the extended trade panel here, we see our fees. So we can see our slippage, priority, bribe, and MEV protection settings right here. If I don't like these settings, I will come down where it says preset 1, 2, and 3. I'll click on this, and by clicking on the preset 1, 2, or 3, I can actually change these settings. I'm not gonna go too deep into what settings you need, but if you do have MEV protection on, your slippage can be higher. If the volume is very high, I would probably go 0.01 instead of 0.001 on priority and bribe fee. But this is all going to change depending on the project and how much you're trading with. And then you can click sell settings to also set the slippage and fees for those as well. I would probably recommend having MEV protection on no matter what. Okay, so I actually literally just went and traded a token really quick so I could show you the next feature, which is just tracking your P&L. So right here underneath the sell panel, we have what was bought, how much we bought, how much we sold. If I was still holding tokens, that amount would show up here, and then our actual P&L. So I traded this for like 1 second and made $5 just to show you this. But one of the cool things that I like to use as well, once you've actually completed a trade, is if you go up to share P&L at the top and you click that, it'll generate this cool P&L statement, which you can flex on your friends if you make money. And also has a little QR code for them to sign up to Axiom under you, which again, I'm going to get into later on the reward side of things. All right, so one of the features that I really like and I like to have open on Axiom is what's called the trades panel. So if I scroll down just a little bit, right under the chart, I'm going to see the button trades panel, and I click that open, because what it's going to show me is all of the trades that are coming in on this token. And I can also see like, this is one of the bundled wallets. This is an insider wallet. This is a pro trader. And it's going to give me all the information of what's actually happening on the blockchain and who's buying and selling. So I love to keep this open. I can also sort by dev transactions or my transactions, which on this token, I don't have any. And right beside this trades table button is the instant trade panel. And that's this panel right here, similar to something like NovaClick if you use Nova. I like to keep this just over the actual trades panel, just it's the best real estate for it. But essentially what this is going to allow us to do is buy and sell with 1 click on these buttons. Because with the default buy and sell panel, you actually have to load up the amount you want and then click buy. And if you're selling, you have to like hit 100% and do this stuff. But with this, you can actually just click boom, 1 SOL, boom, sell 100%. I can set the wallets that I have active or inactive right up at the top here. I can click this pencil to edit the values, and I can also turn on hotkeys right here. So if I have hotkeys on and I hover over this, I can see which key on my keyboard is going to trigger that buy or sell. So 0.5 right here would be the Q button on my keyboard. 100% would be F. So I can literally just like use my keyboard instead of using this if I have this instant trade panel open. Very cool. All right, so now that we know how to buy, we know how to look at things, we need to know how to actually scan for scams and scan for potential rug pulls. So Axiom makes that super easy. We have this token info panel right on the side here, and I can see what percentage the top 10 holders have. So they have 15%, which isn't terrible. It's not bad. I can see how much the dev is holding, how much snipers are holding, which are very early buyers, how much insiders are holding, which are wallets connected potentially to the dev wallet, how many bundlers there are, and how much the liquidity pool has been burned. If this isn't 99 to 100%, then I would stay away from the project probably. We can also see if they paid for a DEX screener profile, which allows them to boost and get more traction and volume from DEX screener itself. And then we can see the pro holders versus the actual holders. We want the pro holders to be a pretty good portion of the actual holders, because if the pro traders or pro holders is low, what that's telling us is that there are a lot of bots and a lot of bundlers happening on this token. And this is probably like 20% are pro traders. So there's a lot of bot activity happening on this token. So you can copy the contract address right here, or you can actually go right up to the ticker and click it here. They're both going to copy the contract address with one click. And then this is also a new section down here, which is similar tokens. So one of the biggest risks with meme coins, especially in the trenches, is that you have a runner, a certain meme, and then you have derivatives or you have copycat tokens that are scams because they're not the original token. So Axiom actually created this panel to scan for similar named tokens, which is super helpful. And you can see here we have the actual token that we're on right now, and then we have a copycat here that's only at 33K market cap. So there's a potential that we would be actually trading this one, which is the wrong token, instead of this other one, which is the real runner from the meme. So that's all the information on the side panel. Now let's get into the actual chart, because there is some stuff on the chart that is just a touch different than other platforms. First off, at the top left-hand corner, we have our time frames. I like to stick to like 1 second or 15 second, depending on the time frame that I'm actually trading in. Then we have our indicators and all that good stuff. I go over this a lot in one of my last videos, which is how to exit meme coin trades. I'll put that right up at the top for you to watch later. And then we have display options, which is really key. And this is where we're actually going to see our trades. We're going to see the outlier trades and the tracked wallets that we have in our wallet list. And you can see on this chart, there are a bunch of these red and green bubbles, and these are actually the tracked wallets that we have on our list. And what's really cool is that when we click on one of them, we can open up the profile of that trader. We can see, okay, he has an unrealized P&L of 24K. He has a total P&L of 140K. All the different gains spread across trades that he has right here. We can really dive deep into who this trader is. And again, if you stick until the end of this video, I'm gonna give you my entire wallet list for free. Then we have some indicators on the side here. We have our Fibonacci, which again, I go over in the how to exit meme coin video. You know, there's lots of different stuff we can do on the chart. This is just basically a trading view chart. But if we scroll down below, we can see some more options right here. So this is based on our positions from the wallet that we have active right here. These are just some of the trades that I have. If I go to orders, this is going to be different buy and sell orders that we made under the limit order panel. You can see all those details. I haven't really used that with this wallet. I've used it once. Then we get into the actual token metrics from this token. So if I go to holders, it's going to do a couple things. It's going to show us in order the top holders. You can see the amount of tokens they hold. This one is marked liquidity pool, which should be the top one. And then we have some pretty cool indicators happening. So this second wallet is actually part of a bigger bundle, which is a big red flag, and they own 4% of the supply on their own. The fourth biggest holder on this list is a wallet that we're actually tracking. And this wallet is up 700K right now. And then on the right side of this panel, we have our bubble maps that got generated. So we can actually see like, okay, there's a bundle right here, and this bundle has 1.9% of the volume. Then we can see top traders. So top traders is a very good place to go and find new wallets to track. So we can go and we can see who made the most money on this token. Now this guy up at the top invested 1.3K and came out with 59,000. So he made $58,000 from this trade. If I click on him and I open him up, now I can see, you know, more about this wallet. And if I want to track him, all I got to do is click this pencil and rename it to track this wallet. So a good way to rename this would be like top trader of country. So I know that this is the top trader of the country token. That's the token that we're on. And once I set it like that, now he's actually being tracked in my wallet database. Then we have the dev tokens panel. So this is actually how we see all of the different holdings that the developer has in particular, which might come in handy depending on what type of research you're trying to do. So that's pretty much the chart and the token page and how to navigate all of those controls, because there is so many. But you're probably wondering, how do I actually find tokens? And now we're going to go over how to dig through the trenches through multiple different ways to find what's trending, what's popping, and what's brand new. So when you actually log into Axiom, this is the page that you're going to see. It is the Discover page. This is basically where Axiom has organized two different algorithms to present trending tokens to you, and you can set different filters and do whatever you want to do to scan through them. So the first algorithm that it's using is one that most Solana traders are very familiar with, and that's the DEX Screener algorithm. This is what DEX Screener is going to show you if you go to dexscreener.io. You can sort by time frame, 5 minute, 1 hour, 6, 24 hour. You can sort by different filters, market cap, volume, all that good stuff. And you can also set quick buy amounts. So if I set this amount right here to 0.5, you can see that I can buy 0.5 of any token here just with one click. Personally, I don't use this tool, but you can if you want. And if you want to change which wallet, it's all just right here. Now in the trending tab, I actually really like the trending tab. Now the trending tab is Axiom's own way of aggregating information. And I really like this because we can actually sort by 1 minute. So if I go to 1 minute, I can see what is trending the most in the last minute. And I can even sort by volume. So if I sort by volume, I can see that this anonymization token is the highest trending token of volume in the last 1 minute. And if I click it, like this thing is actually cooking, like this token is going crazy. In the last few minutes, it went from 500K to it touched 1 million. It did a 2x just in a few minutes, and it's still running. And we just found this so easily right on the Discover page under trending, under 1 minute, by prioritizing volume. And I like to use this little method. But let's say we want to trench on our own. We don't want a trending page. We don't want an algorithm. We just want to see what's new, what's about to migrate, and organize all of that ourselves. That's where the Pulse page comes in. And I would say that this is the trenches. 100%. We have 3 columns here. The first column is new pairs. These are new projects being created in real time. You can see 11 seconds, 26 seconds old, 15 seconds old, 1 second old. Like these are being created in real time. Now up at the top, we have this little button for filters, which I would recommend one filter on your new pairs. And that's going to be under metrics, and it's going to be your market cap filter. So I have my market cap filter at $5,000. That's the minimum market cap that I want to see. Now that's because bonding is at $51,000 right now. We can see right now estimated bond market cap is literally at the bottom of our screen on Axiom. So I'm going to set it to about 10% of what the bond is. So if bond is 60K market cap because Solana is higher, then I would set my filter under metrics to $6,000 market cap instead, because it's going to show me less, but it's going to show me projects that are having movement and could potentially run. So the next column here is final stretch tokens. These are tokens that are about to migrate from pump fund to pump swap and become actual real volume magnets. So if we click on one of these tokens here, we can see that it's actually moving. So once this gets to here, it'll actually migrate from pump fund to pump swap, but judging by the looks of it, I don't know if this token will. And then the last column on the Pulse page is migrated tokens. So once that migration happens and the token goes through bond, it will land here. So we can see all of these tokens have already migrated. So if we open this one here, we can see it migrated right about here, and then it went up and down, and now it's trading kind of sideways. Now you can trade in any of these columns. Some people stick to new pairs on good days. That's what I like to do. Some people hang out in final stretch just near bond. There's a lot of different strategies you can use. Now up here on top, we have a display button. We have a ton of different customizations that we can do. We can set larger market caps. We can prioritize different attributes, whatever we want to do. And then we have our fees and settings for the quick buy that you can also access here. Same thing that we went over on the Discover page. So before we move on, like I was saying, I want to just kind of go over some of the UI elements of Axiom that are fixed and always here. So right up at the top, this bar, we have our watch list. These are tokens that we are watching. Then we have what's on our clipboard. We have the search panel right here where you can just, paste a certain contract address and look it up. Then we have deposit. So if you don't have crypto yet, you can actually use the deposit button to buy crypto powered by Coinbase. You can send crypto to this wallet to get started on Axiom. Using the convert tab, we can actually convert Solana to USDC, which will be required if you want to use like perps and staking and other stuff right built into Axiom, which I'm just about to go over. At the bottom, we can manage our presets. We have our active wallets here as well if we ever want to adjust that. Then we have the wallet tracker and the Twitter tracker button, which this is very, very cool. I'm going to get into this just in a bit here. We have the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, which comes in handy. We have the price of bond. We have our priority fee and our bribe fee, and a link right here to their documentation, which I definitely recommend as a resource. If you are lost or you want more information on a specific feature within Axiom, definitely just read their docs. They have a lot here to go through. Okay, so the next tab I want to go over is very, very powerful. And again, I'm going to give you my wallet tracking list at the end of this video, and this is where that gets plugged in. So if we go up to trackers at the very top, this is where we have our wallet tracking and our Twitter tracker built right into Axiom. So if I go over to the wallet manager tab right here, you can see all the different wallets that I actually track, and I'm adding to them here and there. I can import a full list just like this, just paste it right in here, this is where you're going to actually import the list that I give you. You can click this and export a list. It's just going to copy right to your clipboard, or you can add an individual wallet right here, just one wallet with a wallet name, and you can set an emoji as well. Then once you have your wallet tracking list active, if you go up to live trades, you can see everyone who's buying everything. We can watch the whales in real time buy whatever they're buying, and then we can go explore it. Okay, so this token right here, like a bunch of whales were buying this. You can see all the activity right here, and we saw it on our whale tracking. This is very good information to have, especially if you're like, I don't know what to trade right now. You come over to your trackers tab, you see that a bunch of whales are buying into this. Okay, what is this? All right, and then we have right here on this side, the actual Twitter tracker. So if I go up to customize feed right here, this is where we're gonna add people to our tracking list, the accounts that we choose to track. I have these accounts that I imported myself, but you can also go up to top subscriptions and then subscribe to people that are being recommended and boosted by Axiom right here. So you just click the plus sign, and this will just like add them to your Twitter tracker, and you can go check them out. Now, if we go to Twitter alerts, we can see that this is all of the accounts that we are tracking and all of the activity that's coming from these accounts. And it's just gonna happen by what's going on in order. One other thing in the customized feed, if I go to who I'm tracking, I can turn off, like, I don't wanna see tweets from this person. I don't wanna see follows from this person. I just wanna see profile updates. Like, I can set which parameters for each person that I want on my Twitter tracker. And it's the same thing. I can import, export, and add handle as well. Now, you do have to have 5 SOL in trading volume on Axiom to unlock the Twitter tracker right on the platform. So just know that in advance. You don't get it out the gate. You just have to trade up to 5 SOL, and then you'll have access. Now, one really, really cool thing about the Twitter tracker and the wallet tracker that most people don't know is that you can actually open up these little modules at the bottom. So if I click wallet tracker, I can have my wallet tracker open wherever I want, and Twitter tracker as well. I can open my Twitter tracker and I can bring it anywhere on screen. So let's say I'm here, I'm trenching, and I want to have my Twitter tracker open. I just have my Twitter tracker open right here. And you can also have like your wallet tracking thing too, and just kind of hang out like this, see what's going on the new pairs. Someone's buying a token here, ABCT. If it pops up, boom, we can make a better decision. It's all available to us there. So that covers the trackers. The next tab here is perpetuals. Now, you can actually trade perps right on Axiom between Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana. You do need USDC in order to do that. So if you go over to add more funds, you can convert your SOL to USDC, store your USDC right on Axiom, and you can trade perps right here. Now, this is not a perp trading tutorial by any means, but on Axiom, you can long or short, and you can go up to 20 times leverage right on the platform. This is all powered by Hyperliquid. So the next tab here is the yield tab. And this is another feature that requires USDC at the moment. You can stake USDC using MarginFi. I have not done this yet. You have to create a MarginFi account to get this rolling. And they're gonna give you at the moment 3.58% APY on your USDC. You're basically staking it on Solana, and they're paying you interest for staking it. It looks like they're also introducing Solana soon as well, but they have not done that yet. Staking is not something that I do often. Again, I'm not really gonna go over this in detail, but it is an option if that's something that you wanna get into. You can do it right on Axiom. Okay, so we have 2 tabs left, and these are some of the most important tabs on this entire platform. Let's get into it. So the first one is the portfolio tab, and this is like our wallet manager. So we're going to manage all of our wallets here and basically sort which one's our default wallet and which one's our side wallets. We can create a new wallet, boom, just like that. It's going to create a new wallet for me. I can import wallets right here. So if I have a private key from Nova or something, I can just paste my private key over here. It's going to import the wallet for me right here. And then I can also set the wallets that I want to multi-buy with as well. So if I toggle them all on, then they're all ready to rock and they're going to multi-buy together. I can also archive wallets. So if I don't want to see this wallet, I can hit archive and then I can hit show archive to get it back right here. So one thing that happens when you move money from one wallet to another is that there's like a little bit of Solana left in it, or maybe you want to consolidate multiple wallets, all of your SOL into one wallet. Axiom actually solved for this. So if I select this wallet here and I drag it here, has 1.95 SOL in it. If I select this one, it has 4.32 SOL in it. And basically I'm going to consolidate these values into this random wallet right here. So I'll bring this wallet down here and I'll hit start consolidation. And I'm going to choose to consolidate all of my SOL into this one wallet like that. And you can see both of these balances just dumped into one wallet, which is very handy. So we can just drag these back over like that. And now I've moved all of my SOL into this new wallet that I just created that I want to trade out of now. And the last page that we're going to go over is the rewards page. Now you have the potential to actually make pretty good income just from rewards and affiliates off of Axiom. So once you've signed up, you can get your own link. So I have my link right here. You click to copy it and you can share it with people to earn rewards. Now you can see right here, I have 0.7 Solana that I'm going to claim right now. And that's from all of the referrals that I've gotten from Axiom, which you can do as well. And I actually encourage you to make content and push Axiom to your friends to get them on board, because this is a superior platform. They're going to have a very good experience. They're going to thank you for getting them on board. And you are also going to take a cut of the fees. Now, one of the things about the fees on Axiom is that they are much lower than other platforms. So like I mentioned before, BullX and Photon and other trading platforms take 1% fees, but Axiom actually takes between 0.7 to 0.9% fees, depending on your status of your account and how many points you've got and how many people you've referred. So if you refer more people, you earn more points and you pay less fees, and those people are going to pay less fees because they signed up through you. It's literally like a win-win. You get to trade with the best tool, you get to help grow the best tool, and in return, you can make money off of referral fees. So I highly suggest taking this aspect seriously, because like I just showed you, I had 0.7 SOL just hanging out that I scooped up. So as I promised earlier in this video, if you stuck until the end, I'm going to tell you how to get my millionaire wallet whale tracking list. And that would be in my Telegram channel. So join my Telegram channel. You'll find the link to the list pinned on the post of this video, or in our master tools document that we share in the group chat, or just ask in the group chat and one of the mods will send you the link to the wallet tracking list. The entire community uses pretty much the same list as a starting point. Shout out to Chroma, who's a part of our community, who organized this wallet tracking list and let us all use it together. So make sure you join my Telegram to get access. And if you have not yet, obviously subscribe to the channel. This video was long overdue. I love using Axiom and I'm hyped to use it more moving forward. Honestly, it's such a good way to stay safe and to trade effectively. So thank you for watching this video until the very end, and make sure you stay safe in the trenches.